Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Toy Talk and Stuff's first monster truck race. I know a lot of you may be disappointed in where your life has gone so far, but it's about to get a lot more exciting. We're going to find out what is the fastest monster truck. And it just so happens that these monster trucks from Mattel and from Monster Jam are capable of straddling the divider in this track, and we will find out which one hits the pillow first. Now, we're unable to use the sensor that comes with this truck because the trucks are just too big. But our first heat is going to be between Buzz Lightyear and the evil Emperor Zurg monster truck. We're going to find out right away what is the fastest truck. All right, so we set them up on the stops here. And here's our trigger. And away they go. And by 2 car lengths, Zurg has won. All right, so in our next heat, we're going to take Zurg's monster truck and go against Giganotosaurus and some kind of bone rat type of thing. All right, so now this is a combination of how many times the truck maybe scrapes the wall and slows it down, inertia from the weight of the body, friction on the tires. Really don't know what's going to be the winning combination. But here we go, the second heat. Can Zurg pull it off again? Oh, it's so close. We're going to have to go for an instant replay from the other camera. All right, so from our instant replay, it looked at like exactly Giganotosaurus and Emperor Zurg were at a dead heat, and the Ratmobile is out. So we're going to run that race again and see if we get a different outcome, and we can try to see it on the second camera view. And here we go. All right, clearly Zurg won that race. So Zurg is still the winner ahead of everyone else. All right, so in our next race, we are going to take the ice track vehicle, see how these do in the race compared to actual tires. And then we're going to take the Shark Transport Crush Delivery monster truck versus Zurg. So everyone get ready for this exciting moment. And here we go. And Zurg wins again. Can anything stop the evil Emperor Zurg? Well, we're going to find out if the Corvette monster truck can beat him. And then we're going to actually try the three-wheeler and see how it does. Now, the three-wheeler has a particular problem that it doesn't work well going forwards. We tried that. So we're going to do it backwards, but unfortunately, it loses half a car length because we have to stop it on those back wheels. The other thing we can do, actually, you know what? We'll move Zurg back, and we'll take the Corvette out of the race and race the Corvette separately against Zurg. So that's what we'll do. All right, ready and go. All right, well, clearly Zurg just blew that car away. All right, well, now for the exciting matchup, the Corvette versus Zurg. And Zurg once again carries the race. Now, what about if we throw SpongeBob's monster truck into the race and Skeletor? Skeletor should really be a problem, I would think, for Zurg, both of them being evil. All right, so get them ready and set and go. Oh, so close. We're going to have to see the instant replay because it looked like Zurg was winning, but Skeletor took off towards the end. All right, well, that heat was so close. We're going to race all the cars separately. So we're going to have Zurg, we're going to change the lane, put Zurg over here, and Skeletor over here, and see if that gives us any new result and clearer result. And ready, and they're off. Ooh, that again, so close. Upon the finding of the second race, Zurg and Skeletor are exactly the same speed. Cannot find a difference. We're going to test SpongeBob again because that also looked quite close. So let's see what happens with SpongeBob versus Zurg. I'm going to use Zurg because it's been the most reliable winner so far. Ready, and go. Okay, Zurg definitely won that. So SpongeBob is out. All right, so we're going to keep Skeletor and Zurg out of the race for a bit. Being that those are both the same speed, we'll bring them back towards the end. Let's find out, though, how the other racers do against each other before we revisit those two. So we're going to have the Batmobile monster truck versus this off-road military-looking vehicle. All right, so here we go. Ready, and they're off. And the Batmobile won, even with that wiggly wheel in the back. All right, and would you like to find out if the Batmobile is faster than the Fast and Furious? Let's see how Dom's car does. Now, Dom's car is a different design. You'll notice it does not have the typical monster truck tires. It has slicks, and the front tires are smaller than the back. So it'll be interesting to find out how that does. It has a metal body, but the undercarriage is just like all the others. All right, so let's find out right now. And the Batmobile blew away Dom and his Dodge. Looks like he couldn't dodge the Batmobile. So let's see how Batman does against Spider-Man. So let's open this up. And here's the Spider monster truck. Quite a slick looking vehicle. All right. Get those two together. And actually, you'll notice the Batmobile has smaller monster tires. And they seem to be able to be removable. And I guess that's why they wiggle. So try to get those balanced. All right. So here we go. I wonder who's going to win, huh? I have no idea. It's very exciting. I always wondered the competition between Batman and Spider-Man. Which one could sell more comics? Which one's going to win this race? Oh, and Batman takes it! But Spider-Man did start to catch up in the end. All right, well, let's see how Batman does against Barbie. That should be interesting. Barbie's out in theaters right now, but she's also driving her giant monster truck right here on Toy Talk and Stuff. So take a look at that. Now, it's rather heavy. Her RV is all metal. So sometimes heavy is good once something gets going to overcome friction, but also weight can act as a inertial dampening aspect to the vehicle, which actually gets it hard to start going because the weight tends to sit in one place. So finding the optimum weight for the vehicle is, always something that is a determination of who's going to win, but we really have no idea what that math is. So here we go. Ready, Barbie? Ready, Batman? And they're off. Oh, and Barbie beats Batman. Well, I think being that Barbie did so well, it's fair to say, can Barbie beat Zurg? Let's find out. Ready? Get them all balanced in the middle of the track. And they're off. And Barbie beats Zurg! So it might just be that the heavier body to Barbie is a determining factor, because it overcomes the inertia of its weight. Let's see if Barbie can beat Skeletor. It should, right? Because Skeletor and Zurg were the same speed. So let's find out. And then that will eliminate both Zurg and Skeletor from the winner's circle. All right, ready? And they're off. Oh, not even close. Why so far away? Maybe there was something a little off. We're going to rerun that race. All right, so I've changed lanes for them and see if that makes any difference, because it should be closer being that Zurg and Barbie were so close. All right, and they're off. All right, that was closer and Barbie still won. So Barbie is now the truck to beat. All right, so now comes the big boys. Bigfoot, the original monster truck. So we've got one of the more recent Bigfoot trucks over here versus the 1986 heaviest and largest monster truck ever created, the Bigfoot 5, with its gigantic wheels, and it generally weighs twice as much as the average monster truck. It was 24,000 pounds, and monster trucks usually weigh 10 to 12,000 pounds. Now, the weight of this toy is in the wheels. So how will that affect the inertia in a race? Is it going to be a help or a hindrance? My guess, it would be a hindrance because you have the inertia actually in the rotation of the wheel. But maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about. So here we go. And I may have no idea what I'm talking about because the Bigfoot 5 won. All right, so it's the race of the inertia. We're going to have the heavy body Barbie who has a lead foot and she steps on that pedal. And we're going to have the Bigfoot who's the driver, also known for his heavy foot. And that's why they called him Bigfoot. Not because the truck is so big, but because he had they called him Bigfoot for hitting that throttle so hard. So we're going to find out Bigfoot versus Barbie. So exciting. And Barbie, the clear winner by a car length. All right, so we're going to check out Pro Muscle here. So this is a 2-pack, and we're going to see how the monster truck in here does against Barbie. Okay, so a rather nice looking truck, very basic, but let's see how it does. All right, I'm going to put that over here in lane 1. And then Barbie over here, heavy foot Barbie. She's winning at the box office, and she's winning on the track. All right, and ready, and they're off. Oh my God, Barbie just blew it away. Can anything stop her? All right, well now we're going to get to the most popular monster truck on the circuit, Gravedigger, with the bone white frame, and then son of Gravedigger. Can the son compete with the father or mother? All right, well, we're going to find out. Ready? And they're off. And the son has surpassed its ancestor. All right, well, we have a couple more Gravediggers. So we have our standard fluorescent green frame Gravedigger. And we have another Gravedigger all in white with the wheelie bar. How's that going to do? Well, we're going to find out. Well, as it turns out, wheelie bar Gravedigger has a little bit of what I think is a disadvantage. This is touching the divider. So I'm actually not going to race the regular Gravedigger with son of Gravedigger together. We're just going to race it separately, and I suspect son of Gravedigger is just going to blow this away, and we'll find out right now. Yes, by 2 or 3 car lengths. All right, and then we'll just put fluorescent Gravedigger against son of Gravedigger. All right, so here's the beautiful Gravedigger that everyone's used to seeing, right? Red lights in the front, fluorescent body versus son of Gravedigger. Who knows who's going to win? Very similar body designs. And they're off. And Son of Gravedigger beats Gravedigger. Well, I think it's only fair at this point to do Son of Gravedigger versus Barbie. All right, so Gravedigger, known for its trick driving, fancy flips, and I don't think Barbie's known for any of that, but today on the track, she's been unstoppable. And away they go. By 2 card lengths, it's Barbie! Barbie's lead today has been dinosauric, but we're coming to the end of the road, and that road ends with T-Rex monster truck. So can Barbie compete against a dinosaur? Gonna find out. Just take a look at that. Also heavy-bodied, similar to Barbie's RV. I think Barbie's a little bit heavier. It seems that upper body inertia, overcoming the inertia and the friction of the wheels with the heavier body is a good solution to a fast truck. Let's see how it does here. All right, and away they go. Oh, and it's no competition. Barbie once again blows them away. Is Barbie going to be the ultimate winner? So far, it looks that way. All right, so for second and third place, perhaps, unless they tie again, we're going to have Barbie take on Zurg and Skeletor, just to be sure. Ready, and they're off. And Barbie wins, and I would have to give it to Zurg, pulling slightly ahead of Skeletor. So we know now that Barbie is the fastest monster truck, but how does Zurg do against Bigfoot 5 and Batman? Let's find out. Oh, so close. I think Zurg slightly beat Bigfoot 5. We're going to have to watch them race again. All right, so here we go to find out who's number 2. Bigfoot 5 beats Zurg. Okay, so of the trucks that do poorly on the track, let's take them all against each other and see how they do. Wow, and it looked like the three-wheeler was starting out of the gate really well, but that friction of those wheels just rubbing off didn't quite do it, and it looks like the ice tracker won that race. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can conclude that Barbie is the fastest racer. We're going to just do one more race between Bigfoot and Barbie just to have some fun. Oh, so close. We're going to do the replay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I did an extensive research into slow motion, and it turns out both contacted the pillow at the same time, and I'm going to give it to both Barbie and Bigfoot 5. They are the fastest monster trucks today. Thanks for watching. I hope you found that to be exciting. I sure did. And we'll be next time racing some character cars. All kinds of character cars. Take care. See you soon.